I was going to trim the 1.5 inches off this backside, but I might just leave it like that for outdoor coat hanger. Or if they happen to make these a little bit longer, I'll leave room for longer units. Though I think every AC unit about this size is kind of a general, kind of a standard size. But yeah, I think I'll just leave that like that. It doesn't look too bad. Just need some support bars. No. Alright, got that fully welded. That'll keep water from getting inside the cab or down inside the wall. And at a later time, even after painting, I can just add on like a bolt-on box, like a cap that's insulated for winter. Or I could just wrap it in insulation with some bungee cords or something. I'm not too worried about it. It's got an angle, like a few degree angle to make sure water drains outward and not inward. That turned out pretty good. I like it. It's up high, which is good because heat rises, so that'll be more efficient. It's also off to the side, so that'll probably help circulate air around in here. If that is not big enough to handle the heat in this thing, I will later on add a mini split or maybe even just a dual hose portable AC unit. Alright, got a couple supports welded on there. Should be able to do pull-ups off that now. Got some thick 3/16 inch flat bar welded up. Alright, I say that is done. Let's get a few more things welded up. this back in here before I lose it. Locking pin for the air conditioner. Support pin or mounting pin, whatever you want to call that. I need to pick me up a cotter pin for this bar. Air conditioner mounting bar. Usually just use a piece of 10 gauge solid copper wire. Probably even just use a zip tie. But that locks in the air conditioner.
It's actually a very important junction of the road, and we're in deep trouble if it goes the other way.
Well, I want to thank you. You know, I actually always did think of you as somewhat left, I must say that. So it's even more of an honor to have your endorsement. I know how strong you feel about it.
Both the basement door stops are welded up all the way around, watertight. That should also sturdy up that area right there, make it extra strong. And I even threw some tack welds down underneath on the framing on this bigger sheet that was kind of floppy, so that should help hold things a little more steady. Probably wasn't too necessary, but alright, next thing I'm going to do is run some 1.5 inch angle at this level to continue this edge for the upper floor. I'm gonna notch out a little piece right there so that could slide in. And I need to go and grind down all these welds on the top and along here. Actually, I don't need to notch that. That's okay if there's a little gap right there. This is just the upper floor. So I'll have boards or panels or something up here that'll cover that up. I'll just keep things easy on myself. Also, I won't have to try and grind in here on that. I'll just grind from about here over. Got all these welds ground flat, ready for some angle iron. Loving the new angle grinder. It's got a ton of power, runs smoother, runs a lot cooler too. I like it. sure if that's where that corner piece goes. But it's something along those lines. Alright, got the tanks in here. I'm getting a layout where everything's going, so I know where to put some, need some middle, need some support, more support on the underside of this bar, so it looks like I can put one right here on this piece of frame. So it's got a sturdy mount there, and I'll put one up here. That'll still give room for the tanks, and I can still slide things in and out through those basement doors if I need to remove a tank. It'll be kind of a pain. And it will probably involve lifting some floor panels up. But worst case scenario, I can take things out through those lower doors. But yeah, I can put some support right here, some support over there. Just gonna need it. Pretty good. Where does that corner piece go though? Yeah, I don't think this one right here. Doesn't look right. I can't tell by any markings where that might have gone. I don't think it went on this. The black tank just had one, I don't know what to call that, spacer or pad. It's got foam in there that's shaped so it's drains properly. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe that is where that went. I don't remember. Yeah, maybe that is where that went. This corner's kind of dark. Maybe that is how that went. It's all level. So yeah, we need probably a little more spacing for the drains. Don't want to rub on that. Do that, there we go. I'll probably get rid of this T. One side's supposed to be a drain. I don't know if I'll put I'll tee it off somewhere else. So just put like a 90-degree off that way, and then the filter, actually I'll probably flip the filter around so it's over here. And then that can go more that direction. And then we got room for our 3-inch. So yeah, be a pipe. Be a pipe. Oh, gate valve. Actually, I might go through the floor and then have a gate valve down below. We can't go out through that door because it's gonna have to go up and over. Yeah, we'll just cut a hole in the floor and just go straight down like right there. Looks like the toilet's gonna go right about there. That'll be a vent. No, that was for the sink, and there was a vent tied off of that. This was for the shower, that also had a vent teed off of that. Put a vent right there. You have to scoot this over to clear that. Something like that. Gonna be a little scooching around until I get everything just right, and I'll probably put some markings on the ground so I remember where everything's at. Put in the supports for the bar. I like it. Lots of room. Lots of room for storage too. Drain hoses and whatnot. Extra food and who knows what I could put up there, but yeah, looking good. Looking good. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Still got a little left here to do. I'm gonna put a little square piece of metal in right here just to help reinforce this top bar from twisting or from bending. I'll do that after I prop it up with some middle supports. Yeah, so we're gonna do half boards. That way I can lift up or take out one side if I need to take out one side, because we'll have like the bed right here. And if there's something wrong, I need to get down to some connections or something, I can just lift a few boards on one side and not have to move the bed. Might make a little hatch in some areas that I might need to get into. I don't think I can, yeah, I probably can't reach that from right there. Could probably even put a floor hatch, or just cut a hole and a plate that screws on. So yeah, we'll put down some markings, put a support right there, and put a support up there where there's another piece of frame going across. I'll get this good and sturdy, and then the floor will be nice and sturdy. Coming along. Still need to cut some vents, forgot about those. The roof's covered in solar, so we're putting the vents on the side, and one on the back for the shower for lots of steam removal, and also there's going to be a portable propane heater, so that's going to need to have lots of ventilation. I'll just adjust that in the shower. I'm not going to worry about, we'll just keep it simple for right now. But I like what I'm seeing. It is moving along. Vents, eaves. What else? I want all the steel in before I do any painting. Probably even, I don't know if I'll prime in here. Probably do spray foam. I don't know if that'll help it stick or if that would have any, I don't know. If it's cheap enough, I might primer everything. Maybe get some acid etching primer. Help the foam insulation stick. But if I prime everything, then I don't have to worry about spray foaming right away, because I'd like to slow down the rust progression. So yeah, a few more things left, and then hopefully paint here soon. I definitely feel like that will get done before the rainy season comes. Got a little rain today, but it's still August, so it should stay warm through September. Halfway through September or something like that. I remember September being kind of hot. Try and get this stuff off. It gets all brittle and it's super hard to remove. Anyway, I'll scrape that off later. Paint, windows, handles. Almost there, boys. Almost there.